executives, brethren, Senate, and brethren, the House of Rep. Have you ever, in this very Thursday, on World Trade Center, noticed the root cause of the Synagogue Church of All Nations at death's secret? Joshua 23 reveals that. And it came to pass a long time after the Lord had given rest unto Israel, probably where we are now in Jordan, from all their enemies round about, that Joshua waxed old and stricken in age. You notice that he's got white hair all over his head. In this sense today, let us imagine what he would be doing if he was stretched, his spirit moved today like a living man. Psalm 102 verse 19. For he had looked down from the heights of his sanctuary from heaven. Did the Lord behold the earth? 20. To hear the groaning of the prisoners, to loose those that are appointed to death. And 21. To declare the name of the Lord in Zion and his praise in Jerusalem. I think the best place to do that is right beside God. Anyway, today we are going to quickly run off this matter, which Psalm 62 verse 2 says, truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, and I will never be shaken. But still, for as thoughts or through the disobedience of the one man that the many were made sinners, so also through the obedience of the one man that many will be made righteous. I am saying that TB Joshua is truly my rock and my salvation, that he is my fortress, that I will never be shaken. Anybody could be shaken, members of ours. Let's go. It's high time we move twice faster, and this is what we have to say. As a government, as UNESCO, our task is to take daily progress towards God. From Area 1, we have found 774 others inside the mainland. These UK mainland issues about our pilgrimage on earth as a school in which God is the only teacher. And it demands good students, not one who play tricks. In this school, we learn something every day. We learn something from commandments, something from examples, and something from sacraments. These things are remedies for our wounds and materials for study. At this point, I won't let you all to lose hope. There are many things we can together find out. But let's see what happened in the last 7 days, at which concluding the last 7 days to be between 16th of March to the 2nd of March, rather. And this where the 5th of X2 and I having something to do with the lemon module after link me up. I received a 58,000 buyer, and till date it's no more. It's not where to be found. It's not enough. The economy is growing and dying. From the 16th day of March till date, a very complete 1 week, of course, and today a stronger analysis made here after or for the last resources. In the very brand new 7 days, of course, to be reconciled as a voice of God to attain, rather to sustain rather plan B, that we don't have to perish on the fortnights of which we are in a plan B and a 7 day lost back there as of the message coming in on this very 22nd day of March 2023, now 24 hours ago, which symbolize the end goal as to God to be with talking. End goal is sound like talking, that's me and there, has got to be blamed from the one set, or it had simply got to answer afterwards that the resolutions at S5 a lion's share. Let's listen to what that might transpire in this.
An international donors conference has pledged $7.5 billion to help Turkey and Syria recover from last month's devastating earthquakes. over 57,000 people were killed, 3 million were made homeless. The European Union, which hosted the event in Brussels, has said the lion's share would be going to Turkey in grants and loans. The Turkish President, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, has addressed the conference via video link and described some of the reconstruction challenges, including deadly floods that hit parts of the earthquake zone last week. He also expressed his thanks to the international community for their continued support.
This continued support must actually be finalized at this point. This is where I draw the curtain and listen.
Your Majesty, Mr. President, I thank the Netherlands and Tajikistan for co-hosting and the President of the General Assembly for his critical role. Excellencies, dear friends, water is humanity's lifeblood. From the food we eat to the ecosystems and biodiversity that enrich our world, to the prosperity that sustain nations, to the economic engines of agriculture, manufacturing, and energy generation, to our health, hygiene, and survival itself. Water is a human right and the common development denominator to shape a better future. But water is in deep trouble. We are draining humanity's lifeblood through vampiric overconsumption and unsustainable use, and evaporating it through global heating. We've broken the water cycle, destroyed ecosystems, and contaminated groundwater. Nearly 3 out of 4 natural disasters are linked to water. 1 in 4 people lives without safely managed water services or clean drinking water. And over 1.7 billion people lack basic sanitation. 500 million practice open defecation. And millions of women and girls spend hours every day fetching water. I see 4 key areas to accelerate results and beyond face aux catastrophes. Cela nécessite de nouveaux moyens de recycler et de conserver l'eau. Cela implique des systèmes alimentaires intelligents qui protègent le climat et la biodiversité en réduisant les émissions de méthane et la consommation d'eau.
From that, it's Ibido. When you see water as a symbol of life, then you have to have like a father. Your children must know what it is, and their grandchildren will know what it is. As a school, we have taught you enough to remember what water can actually be. It's not for us to remind you every day because we are cramped. And political science of all of this analysis, and there you will find a culture of humans in the Lord's Prayer. And that's why we are here again in the language. But how far can this mighty coup help us to go about? This Thursday, let us take a quantum leap and remember that it's not yet done. Water is actually now widely contaminated, and this is what we have to do. We have to make use of our continental 11 continent police force, which are the ongoing air forces of more than 29 countries in Europe, in Russia, hundreds of them, in Africa about 67, and in America about 53 or 52 thereabout, in Canada hundreds of them, in the South and everywhere. Let us understand the Dublin and the Harris program, Solidarity and Unity, that we have started, but house as senior school and wealth on your side are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. I grant you and I wish you good luck. Remember, we don't repeat things twice. There are forms of majesty here, and you go out there and do your best. I wish you good luck in this enemy. The lion's share must project through and make a plan B survive the Holocaust.